Carbon dioxide, the malignant gas that boils our planet, chokes our atmosphere and slaughters our wildlife. We need to stop its effects. But how do we do it? Watch this video to find out. So what is carbon capture? Carbon capture, which is a way of combating climate change, is simply the act of taking CO2 from the atmosphere. The carbon dioxide can then be used to make fuel or to carbonate fizzy drinks. Carbon capture and storage, on the other hand, is specifically when CO2 is captured and then stored underground where it cannot contribute to climate change. There are many ways of capturing CO2, and the process often occurs at power plants. One of these methods is post-combustion carbon capture. After fossil fuels are burned in a power plant, CO2 is removed from flue gas, which is essentially waste gas produced by a power station. This flue gas includes water vapour, nitrous oxides and sulphur oxides, as well as carbon dioxide. Next, the gas is bubbled through ammonia, and very hot steam releases the trapped CO2, which can then be transported for storage or other purposes. Okay, so maybe we can capture carbon dioxide from power plants, but what about all the other CO2 emissions? Well, that's where direct air capture comes in. Direct air capture uses fans to draw air in and a highly selective filter to create a high concentration of carbon dioxide. Now this is about to get a little sciencey, so get ready. Potassium hydroxide solution binds with CO2 to convert it into carbonate ions, which react with calcium to produce dried pellets in the form of calcium carbonate. Alas, these pellets are then heated so that they decompose into carbon dioxide and calcium oxide. And boom, you've got pure CO2. Right, so we've got our carbon dioxide, but how do we store it? We can inject CO2 into underground rock formations in a state of matter that has both liquid and gaseous properties. This is called geological sequestration. Yet, this carbon dioxide could leak, which will have disastrous effects, potentially creating plants. So, is carbon capture and storage even feasible? It definitely looks promising and will be important in mitigating climate change in the near future, even if the process is mainly used in industrial activities. However, capturing CO2 is expensive and there is a major risk of leakages, especially if we factor in natural disasters such as earthquakes. The technology of carbon capture is indeed in its infancy. It may not play a big part now, but it certainly will do down the line.